Alrighty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Blog, hello, everybody from Blanc Street. Welcome to the region of Luavara. This is your guys' first time here. Allow me to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Elistar Valgueros. I am a half-elf ENV tuber who is the owner of this fine establishment. Today, you have stumbled upon our D&D session. This has been going on for about a month now. So, if you guys are interested, pull up a seat. I'll make you guys a quick drink and enjoy the shenanigans that are about to unfold. Because this party is a very interesting crew. However, if you guys are interested in catching up on the D&D session, of course, I have the VODs posted in a playlist on my YouTube channel. So, I hope you guys had a great time in Blanc's stream. How was RE2? I caught just a little bit of it. You were fighting little doggos. I didn't know you were so scared of, like, zombie and horror games, Blanc. It was very entertaining to watch. But I hope you enjoy RE2 regardless. It is a fantastic game. I love Resident Evil. I still have to play through 7 again, and I also have to actually play Village, which I plan on doing at some point. But I have a whole line of games to play before I start Village. So I'm excited regardless. But tonight, we're starting off in a new town. The party has decided to leave the town of Tantar behind. Traveled a few days, met a bunch of strange people on the road. And have arrived at the town of Korania, where the town is in distress. And how the party will handle it? Why don't we go find out?
So you don't think Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her is kind of fucked up?
Not really. It's been,
No.
What's the word I'm looking for? Socialized?
Yeah.
What we need to do is talk about something completely, utterly controversial.
And do you have any ideas?
No, I do
John-
not.
Why are we discussing the morality of sea shanties?
I mean,
Yes.
it works, so...
Wasn't Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her a song literally of a bunch of crewmates trying to tell one of their best sailors to join them back on sea and to leave the woman he was staying with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That kind of sounds like a bros before hoes kind of rule.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, that's what he was pretty much saying.
Well, it's the shanty is because it's sung so often, it's been demoralized to the public. You want something to
Yeah.
I can't think of the word right now.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
I mean, it was popularized in Assassin's Creed 4.
Yep.
It was like their flagship song. What the fuck happened to my model?
I don't know what happened to your model, but it did.
Looks like I'm scolding like a rat or something.
You're probably scolding Elstar. No, not
A skill.
the skill. Scolding yourself. Yeah, no, you're scolding
Yeah, I'm
skill.
scolding myself. You fucking piece of shit! Why are you not prepared for today? Damn it!
No, that's your familiar. Your familiar scolding you that, and you're just looking at him like,
bruh.
shit. Like, you little shit.
Sign of good DM, never prepared.
Exactly. It's the best kind. Alright, I need to reload YouTube Studio.
Yeah, because you were just stuck like saying. "Ugh."
I was recording earlier today too, and it was having problems. It was kind of dumb. Technical issues, chat. My apologies.
And there is a raid already. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Monk was playing RE2.
Ooh, how was that?
RE2 is the remake. It's really good.
Well, you have RE2, but from their point of view.
Oh, from Blanc's? Oh, she was panicking. It was funny. Alright, so
gonna give it to you.
So while my model loads, let us go ahead and begin recapping what happened as of last session. Pretty much all of last session was mostly just traveling.
Traveling and roleplay.
Correct. You guys left the town of Tantar and hopped into the carts and slowly made your way through the 9-day trek all the way down to Korania. Not without, of course, running into some problems. On the first day, you guys came across a nice little gypsy wagon where some of you guys had your fortunes read, and you guys decided to try your luck in an egg lottery.
Which
turns out to be both losers.
Yep.
Yeah.
The second
Hey,
day,
it was worth a try.
The second day, your journey was halted for a bit, as there was a massive hole in the road, and therefore breaking one of the wheels on the cart. Day 3, you guys met the strange individual known as Lady Isabella, a traveling merchant who was going along the road with her cart, emitting a very strange aura, and selling a bunch of magical goods.
Which we immediately got a weird vibe off of and decided to
Completely ignore her.
Which we couldn't completely ignore her.
Yes. And days 4 and 5, you guys ran into Silky's sister, who basically ambushed your camp, ate 3 of your donkeys,
And proceeded to try to kick our asses.
and then proceeded to almost kill everyone.
Yep.
But through some careful, soothing words of Silky, Echo, as she calls her, noticed who she was, and then decided to leave you guys alone. Then the rest of the trip basically was just relaxing, healing, until finally you guys made your way into the outskirts of Korania, where on the road, you guys happened to manage to find what looked to be some strange birds. But decided that with your encounters on the road, you needed to get to the city. You weren't going to be dealing with any new surprises.
Yeah, it was best to leave him alone.
You and birds. We gotta avoid birds with you.
Okay, so
There's always some cash with him.
we are going to pick up where we last left off, of everybody entering the town of Corania. So, this town, being the midway point going from Satone to Tantar, and acting as a resting point for the other side of the small hill range on Genhilder's territory, Corania has been outfitted mostly by the help of adventurers and the additional efforts of Genhilder. This town is much larger and much more populated than Tantar. And as you guys pull into the city, you guys notice that the roads are surprisingly very quiet. It's
Too quiet.
Yeah, almost disturbingly quiet.
Too quiet for my taste.
For a large populated town, you would think that there, would be people going about their days. It's about afternoon. People shopping, children playing in the streets, but you barely see anybody on the roads. Of course, you can tell that there's life in the city. You can see people in the windows of shops and such, but it's not bustling as you would expect it to be for an afternoon. As you guys are traveling down the main streets, you guys do happen to see a couple of people, exit the shops and go about their day, but they seem to be very careful to where they're stepping, as they mostly hang out under the canopies or the awnings of the shops, and they dare not step out in the middle of the road. So,
Is there anything particularly off about the middle of the road, or is it just...
Nope, it's just the simple path road. I wouldn't say necessarily like paved, but it's gravel, cobblestone, very marked path for carts and horses and the likes. So, what do you guys plan on doing?
So, I'm looking around. I was like, does anyone else get a bad feeling about this?
It is a bit off.
Yeah,
Definitely unusual.
it's.
Perhaps
what would
we
you say?
should find a place to park the cart and maybe inquire about an inn.
Also, probably go take a look at the job board, see what there is around here.
I gotta go pick up new donkeys.
I do believe there was a general store that we passed by.
Yeah, okay.
Let me go grab your tokens. Since everyone is going to be splitting up. What can go wrong in a town that you guys have never visited before?
What could go wrong?
Only everything.
Only everything, correct. So, you guys are looking for a general store, an inn, and Xavian,
Donkeys.
you wanted to go check out the job board.
Yep.
I would imagine our hunter would be going with you.
Most likely.
Fair enough. Yeah, Cody, you're headed off to the general store. Jacob, what are you up to?
Silky's coming with me.
Silky's coming with you? Okie dokie.
She's paid for the donkeys.
That's right, she is. It was her sister that killed them, after all.
Yeah.
Then we could say 8 and Aristella are in charge of going to go find an inn to stay at.
Yep.
All right. So let's go ahead and start with Ragnar and Silky. So, you guys, of course, are making your way through the town, and there's a couple of people that are outside, once again, under the awnings of like their houses or their different shops and such, just like porch dwellers, basically. And they're just looking at you kind of weirdly, honestly.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile.
Smile and wave.
Alright, so you guys come on up into the general store, which I do have a map for, but I did not upload it. Thank you, Roll20. There it is. Somebody's smoke alarm is going off.
Mine. It's been going off for quite a while.
Better go change them batteries.
Do I feel like going across the street to buy batteries?
Yes.
No.
Look, let me be husky over here, okay?
Fluffy is just not a name.
It's a lifestyle.
At least he hasn't gotten to damn.
No.
He keeps
You're
living the way he does.
Alright, so you guys go ahead and enter the general store. You see a couple of people just browsing wares and such, talking to each other, and you see a grizzled old man who sits at the desk in the far corner, who has his nose practically buried in his book at the moment. And you can see him, like, leaning on one arm, like, rubbing his temple. He looks a little stressed out.
Good morrow, my good man.
Welcome on in. Browse the wares. If you find anything you like or do you have questions, feel free to let me know.
I do have a question. I'm looking for some spine specimens in the form of donkeys.
Livestock. Ha!
Yes.
I'll tell you, you came at a very wrong time. You folks must be from out of town.
Indeed we are.
Have you not heard anything?
Not a word.
No.
We
Well,
come from the east.
I hate to tell you, but unfortunately I don't have any livestock available at the moment.
Does anyone in town have livestock available? It
Well,
sounds like
if they do, they're having them kept away.
okay. Is there a reason why?
Town's been having this major problem with these flesh-eating creatures.
Oh,
Aye, Mayor basically has told everyone to hunker down inside.
these creatures. What can you tell me about them?
Well, I don't know much about them. I'm just here, mostly just trying to maintain my business. Really.
I'm trying to maintain my head. Considering I'm a wanderer, you know.
But yeah, these creatures apparently came from far distant land and nested, populated, now they're terrorizing the town. ugly little buggers, I've heard. The Adventurers Guild is supposed to be on top of it, however, we haven't heard anything from the scouting parties recently.
When did the scouting parties head out?
Ugh. Roughly week or two ago, give or take.
You haven't heard from them for a week, over a week?
No,
That is
adventurers usually do leave for several days, if not weeks or months at a time.
But I mean, to not even hear a word from them, that sounds...
It's rather concerning, yes.
Yes.
But what about anything else? What else can I probably assist you with?
Fortunately, there's not much else I need, but perhaps some of my companions. I point to Silky.
These creatures, is this the reason why a lot of people are afraid of leaving and walking out on the road? Aye. These creatures will come out day or night, doesn't matter what time of day it is. They will swarm you quickly, and you'll be dead before you know it.
Well then.
Well, we don't really need anything else. But thanks for the warning anyway. No problem, Les. Be safe out there, please. I hate to hear another screaming from the citizens.
We will definitely do our best. Be safe yourself.
Well, that's ominous as hell.
Yeah, we should definitely get back to the group as quickly as possible to kind of inform them what's going on.
Agreed. Alright. So, we move on now. Probably to Xavian and Alistair, who is checking out the local job boards. Let me just go ahead and quickly populate this map.
Just
I'm going to be using the same tokens for a lot of people here.
It's all good.
That is perfectly fine, my
Once
dude.
again, they are just general, everyday schmoes.
General everyday assholes.
Just going about their lives. Beep.
yep. The beep.
La beep.
La beep.
Beep.
Alright. With Peep in hand, the three of you folk enter the tavern. Once again, for a very highly populated town, the tavern surprisingly is kind of empty. There are some patrons just sitting around having a drink or talking over some food. But, some of the barmaids are just walking around, just checking on all the tables. A couple of them are over here in the corner, just talking, just killing time. As you can see, a gentleman, let me just go ahead and enhance his image for you. In rather snazzy leather clothing, glasses, graying hair, majestic beard and mustache, just frailed and he looks tired. Just standing over the counter, and you can see him pouring a couple of drinks of some strange green liquid and cleaning a couple of glasses.
All right. So, I approached the man at the counter.
He looks up at you guys and he goes, "Oh, hello there. What can I help you with?" And as you step up to the counter, you can see that this man is actually standing on a barrel. For he is a gnome.
Yes, sir. We're new to town. We were just wondering if there was any sort of jobs available.
Oh, well, most of the jobs are kind of taken up right now. People trying to get out of town.
Is something going on?
Well, we got a nasty infestation going around. These strange, weird creatures coming up from the Underdark.
From the Underdark, you say?
Aye, they be either small or large white ravens. That's some of the adventurers that come by here. Big, beady red eyes and the sharp beaks and talons.
Yes, we saw some
Scary
of those
creatures.
on the way in.
Yes, they have been plaguing the town for quite a while now. Some of the adventurers have been trying to disperse of them, trying to locate their nests. But those poor people, I haven't seen them in almost a week and a half. But, well, most of the jobs is just adventure guilds recruiting, really, looking for people to help with the infestation. On top of that, it's a couple of other natural things happening around here. Kobolds are attacking the mines, goblin camps all over the place. The guild is so focused on clearing these ravens that they don't seem to remember that the rest of the world exists here on the surface.
Do you know where some of these goblin camps might be?
Oh, well, some of them are further into the forest. Unfortunately, he points over to a board that's like right here next to him, and he says,
Yep.
"Well, unfortunately, I haven't received any deliveries for any quests of goblin slaying or anything. You probably would be better off talking directly to the guildmaster himself."
All right. Thank you very much for the information.
Of course.
And I set 5 silver on the counter for him.
Oh, your generosity is most welcomed. What is your name, good sir?
Xavian.
Xavier, pleasure to meet you. He reaches out and he goes to shake your hands. My name is Slummenbick. Slummenbick.
Can you spell that?
Yes, I can. Give me a second. Slummenbick.
Wait.
Oh god!
I love the random generators.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna lie. I originally thought you said "slob my dick."
That's where my mind went to. Swallow my dick.
Most people around here call me Slack.
It's a pleasure, Slack.
Because he's slacking on slobbing.
Of course, Alistair introduces himself as well, and he ushers Xavier in. We should probably go check out the Adventurers Guild now.
I agree.
definitely not
oh,
his
no, okay,
voice.
Commander. Yeah, just definitely give him the Commander voice.
Alright, now we turn to... Who else was heading out? Oh, 8 and Aristella. Headed out to go find inns.
Yep.
Well, they're probably looking for people.
Alright, well, luckily for you guys, it's not actually that difficult to find one. Clearly marked by a hanging sign on the streets. Grab everyone. Then we can go ahead and take... I need some more generic NPC looking motherfuckers.
More generic bitches.
Alright. Then... I had a specific token for this person. I gotta find her. Oh, here she is. Alright, so you guys head over to the inn. It's a pretty decently sized building, and once you guys enter, you are greeted by what appears to be a breakfast counter, a roaring fire in a small den with a couple of tables, with some patrons sitting at it enjoying a nice lunch or late breakfast. And as soon as you guys enter through the doors, you can hear the sound of a woman shouting over on the counter, and she yells out, "Bruce, you better have that order for table 3 ready in the next 2 minutes or so, help me!" And she walks on over to the counter, spots you all at the door. She leans on the counter, she says, "Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the Quill. What can I get for you? Looking for some rooms or for some early lunch?"
Um, right
go
now
for it.
we're looking for a few rooms.
A few rooms? For how many exactly? You can see her like reach down behind the counter, pulls out this big ass book and just slams it on the counter.
See.
Looks her says, well, there's me.
How many do you think we could fit to our room?
Well, we do have rooms that accommodate 2, 4, parties of 6, 12. Single beds.
Trying to
Sounds
count
like a
how many people
party,
we have in the
damn.
group now.
Yeah.
We have 6 people in the group.
Oh, an adventuring party?
Yes,
Yep.
we just got
Yeah.
into town.
Oh. Well, we can go. I can go ahead and usher you all to rooms. One for the ladies and one for the gents. It's the most popular one around here.
That would work just fine.
Okay. How long do you plan on staying?
How long do you think we'll be staying?
Probably a couple of days at most.
Depending
Well-
on what we can find here for work.
Agreed.
Should we say a week just to be safe?
Sure.
Alright then. Let's see. Well, I do have quite a few rooms available for... Could definitely reserve you all for a week. How does 6 silver and 4 copper sound?
Sounds good to me.
Not a bad price at all, I don't think.
Well, I'll take just about anything that I can get now.
We did notice some oddities coming into town. What seems to be going on?
There are these strange little creatures that are causing havoc all around town. Eating livestock, even go as far as even killing people.
Oh dear.
Can you describe what these creatures are?
Well, I personally haven't seen them myself, but some folk that have been coming around here describe them as little white ravens, beating red eyes and sharp beaks and talons.
8 would look towards ourselves like, we saw a few on the way in.
Oh.
Indeed.
They must have been occupied with something else, something fresh, because otherwise you would have been in quite the pickle.
Appears luck is on our side today.
Apparently so. Alright, well, here are your keys for your rooms. And try not to trash them for me.
Will do.
Alright, and she could just, lunges it, like, heaves the book closed and shoves it back under the counter.
And I would pass her the coin.
Alright, business is concluded. Can I help you with anything else?
I don't think so. We're just gonna start to get some things settled, and then perhaps we'll pop down for a bite to eat before everybody else arrives.
Of course.
They went to run errands in town.
Of course. Well, I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you ever need anything, feel free to ring this little bell right here for me.
Thank you.
Will do.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, reaches behind the counter and pulls out, like, this big frying pan. Rose, where's the order for table number 3? I told you to have it ready. God damn it, woman, I said I'm working on it. And she just heads back into the kitchen.
And all you hear is bonk.
I'm just waiting to hear the bonk.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
waiting
can start to hear the sounds of, like, jars crashing and just a commotion in the back.
And then all we hear is...
Alright, with your rooms secured, everybody proceeds to start meeting up.
Yep.
Where would you all say you would meet up at?
Uh,
I would probably assume the inn, because
Yeah, if you guys...
they knew we were going to go find lodgings, so
Yeah.
the best
So-
place to kind of meet up is where you can eat and discuss.
That's fair.
So I would say me and Ursel would head back to where we parked the
Cart, yeah.
car and wait for everybody there.
Or maybe we
yeah,
could do
okay,
that
so we'd
too.
meet up at the cart and then go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That works.
Alright. To save some time, we're just gonna go ahead and shove you guys into the...
Yeah, just here, and then we'll say like it's along the when we all gather up, we'll be talking along the way.
Correct.
Splitting the party and having to explain the same situation 3 times.
Oh, it's gonna be fun when we all come back together and say the same thing to each other.
Oh no, I think we could skip that considering we just kind of walked back together.
Yeah, you guys just walk back together. Yeah, this town's a little fucked.
Yeah, you say so.
So,
Looks like luck is on our side today, I guess.
Yeah, with these
Are-
with these man-eating ravens all over the place.
well,
So
do you guys want to do something about it?
The Adventurers Guild is trying desperately to remove the infestation. Most of the
Wow.
jobs have been kind of done away with, trying to take care of this.
Oh, so it's that big of a deal, huh?
Yeah, and what the other thing is, because of it, a lot of the other normal quests they do, like for goblin camps, those are starting to mount up as well.
So, in other words, we can capitalize on this.
technically speaking, we can. But at the same time, anytime we're in a situation where anytime we step out, we come back or on our way back, there's a risk of spotting those.
He is here.
He's here.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello there, kids, and sorry, I got very much hung up at work.
All good. All good.
No worries.
Basically to fill you in, town's under attack by a bunch of man-eating ravens, and a lot of other quests are getting neglected because of it.
So we're thinking about capitalizing on goblin camps.
Yeah, 8 in Aristella already secured your lodgings for a week,
Yep.
and you guys don't have any new donkeys because of the infestation.
Well, I assume everything's within walking distance to an extent.
Even if it isn't, we got a strong man.
Correct.
That's true. All right, so town's under siege by murder birds. Hello, Hitchcock. And we can make fucking bank here, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's not we can only make bank, but we can also get stronger too.
Well, no time like the present, then. This is the plan. As much as Alistair will also try to be like, can we figure out what's causing the murder birds?
Yeah, they're coming from the Underdark as much as the information we got.
Okay, so I guess while we're doing other things, we may want to see what we can do about that. Is my only 6
Well,
cents.
I mean, the Adventure Guild is currently investigating it. However, the most recent
The most-
dispatch,
It hasn't been back in a week and a half.
nor have they been even heard from.
So, all right, then let's do what we can to help around town, and then I guess see if we can find those guys.
Yeah. So as we can help defend the town by taking care of some of the goblin camps. That way, it could put some of the people here at ease.
What do we call our group again?
The Nameless?
The nameless.
The Nameless. That's right.
It sounds
Yeah.
edgy, get stupid.
I guess.
But it works.
No argument there.
I guess we should register with the guild our name at least, because I don't think we did. Did we do that?
Yeah, you guys did that.
Oh well, we
back
claimed the
in-
rewards.
Yeah, back in Tantar.
Yeah, and then we sent our name to Feldwin.
Yep, that's right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna capitalize on our reward, and I'm gonna go up to the bar and order drinks and show off my new little token.
All right. So the barmaid, of course, the inn lady is there to take your order. She looks at the little coin and says, "Ah, one of Phalar's little tokens."
Yeah, yes.
All right, very well. Can get you a couple of those. One for the whole table.
Absolutely.
She looks over at the table and she's like, "Okay." reaches under the counter. You see her pull out a scroll. She just holds it at the top, like high above her head, and just lets it drop to the floor. She's like, "Race and age."
Okay. Race is dwarf. Age is 51.
All right, you're good. How about the rest of your folk over there?
Elf, 142.
I'd assume he would come over and get us. Like, I don't know if you hear this.
I'm hollering across the room.
I
What you got,
mean,
babe?
at this point, she's probably over here, just with the scroll like trailing behind her.
Yeah.
I am just gonna first look. Does he give out a lot of those?
What, the
No, no,
tokens?
Yeah.
Token? Oh hell no! I haven't seen one of those in damn near 20 years.
Then I this may be Matt being. What's the scroll?
Age.
Name, race, and age. Because if
Yeah.
you look at our group,
Listen, y'all want to order alcohol? I gotta make sure there are laws in place.
All right, that's fair.
Race and
human-
age.
Alistair Step, human, 27.
I asked for your age, sweetheart, not your name.
All right,
27. All right, you're clear. Race and age. She points to Xavian.
Xavian,
You know-
Tiefling, 30 and...
You see her like lower the scroll, just look at you, look like that condescending look, like really, motherfucker.
I did. Yeah, Alistair just was not paying attention.
What'd you say, tiefling? Oh, that's-
Tiefling,
Oh fuck, that's way down here. All right. Age.
30 in human years.
Say your actual name, age. Just say it, Xavian. She's got to
What 30
convert it.
be in,
Whatever the
tiefling
translation
years?
is.
Yeah. Like, roughly.
All right, very well. She points at 8. Race and age.
Elf, 142.
Oh, you're just barely above the legal limit. How about you, sweetheart? Race and age. She points to Aristella.
KP?
If KP's there.
I bumped my mute button.
Oh.
Sorry. 20 ASMR.
She just looks up at you. 20? In human years or in ASMR years?
Oh.
I'm gonna go with human years. And you, sweetie? She like hesitates for a second. Human? 22? You can see the innkeeper just like look at her ears, look at her tail, and go, right. Alright. She just turns around, starts rolling up the scroll, heading back behind the bar.
She's like, I didn't got time for this.
Like, I don't got time to deal with this shit. As soon as she puts the scroll behind the counter again, she just screams behind the counter, "Rolf! 6 months of Phalar's ale!"
Wait, did you say Rolf?
Yes.
Oh, cause is he just son of a shepherd?
No, it's not.
Fuck.
couple minutes later, she comes back and gives everybody their ales. All right. Can I get y'all anything to eat?
A bowl of stew, please.
Beef or rabbit?
Rabbit.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm good, thank you.
I'll have the rabbit stew also.
Make that 3.
I'll have the beef stew.
Elves being different.
Wow.
God damn.
You, you, sweetie. Rabbit stew.
I just
She
look
just-
at everyone.
She just walks behind the counter again, shouts to the back.
Damn, I feel called out.
Alright, so we're gonna basically just head to the Adventurers Guild and see what we can get.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Back in the kitchen, you can say, "Who the fuck ordered the damn beef stew? Who the fuck ordered a different stew? God damn it!"
I'm gonna look over at look over at 8 and just kind of like underneath my mask just go, just because you're given options doesn't mean you should take them.
Hell, this is an establishment. I would have. Taking a different option should not matter.
Yeah, but you would have ordered pheasant.
Fair.
Not gonna lie, anytime
No.
I...
You know what I could go for? Some guinea fowl.
What?
The pro-
What?
It's
I
a
don't know.
bird.
Yeah, I assume. You know what the problem is, Ragnar, is the fact that places like this, as much as it is a tavern and an eatery, it doesn't tend to want to make multiples of different foods because it only has so much resources.
Well, I would
Considering-
imagine that they would make the soups in the beginning of the day and just keep them warm throughout the day. It is a stew.
Chances are that they're trying to maintain their resources. Business is being slow and all.
You know, that's a fair point. I did not take that into account. Wow, 8, you're a real asshole.
I mean, I'm not chaotic neutral for no reason, bitch.
Eventually, the
It's not
barmaid.
truly chaotic neutral.
Eventually, the barmaid comes out, big tray that's just resting on her shoulder, and she's like, "Right, rabbit stew, rabbit stew, rabbit stew, rabbit stew," and then very over expressingly, "Your beef stew, madam." Holler if you need anything.
Thank you much.
Well, no. God damn it.
Oh,
I
I like
want
her.
guinea fowl.
you ain't getting guinea fowl.
Alright. So, after eating your lunches, you guys decided to head on out, and
I will say, Alistair very much keeps his head down while eating, so you can't see his face. And can't see the lower half of his face.
alright, and each of you guys pay for your meals, of course, so go ahead and subtract 6 copper from everybody who has eaten. Oops.
Good night.
Tell me all you work tomorrow 11:30, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then you guys make your way into
Okay, we'll be here tomorrow. So you
the
can-
Adventurers Guild. Alright, so this building is much larger compared to the other buildings that are within the town. You guys enter the building and you see mostly a large empty building, as there are a couple of people at the counters. You can see maybe a few people who are just waiting their turns very patiently. But you see a couple of people who you could assume to be adventurers, but a lot of the people that are in here are mostly like townsfolk and other individuals.
Do we already have jobs to say we're doing, or do we need to go look for them?
You are going to have to find them because this is a new town, and all the jobs that were originally given to you in Tantar no longer apply.
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna immediately just walk over to the job board.
All right, so you are going to head this way. So yeah, you guys are free to go about and just like explore if you want to talk to any of the guild masters that are at the counters. Of course, you're gonna have to wait your turn with some of the people here. But there's a pair of staircases that are up on this elevated area that lead up to the second floor, which you can't really see up there right now. But on the walls, decorated with different types of shields and swords and banners of all different kinds of regions. If you guys want to give me a knowledge geography for each of the regions.
How many?
Just one geography
Oh, okay.
will be just fine.
Well, you said for each region, so.
No, not for each of the regions. That would be a little bit much.
We're pretty intelligent so far.
Yeah, when it comes to the different regions of the world, you guys definitely notice a few of them. Most notably, of course, the banners of Dandelier to all of the different major kingdoms in the world. Elendor, Silence. You also see banners. Rusty, you see actually a banner from Grimland. There's also a couple of white-washed banners that are resembling of the icy tundras up north for like Violin and Kolstov and regions up further north. You also see like a bunch of like mounted creatures that are on the wall. You guys could see like what appears to be like a young dragon head that's mounted directly in the center as like a prized possession of this guild in particular.
I wonder if that means there's dragons in the area.
And if you guys want to continue exploring, you may do so.
Probably go up to the you said the guildmasters are they
Yeah, it's this individual and this individual.
okay? So I would probably just wait my turn then, if they're not busy.
I'm gonna come over and look at the job board.
Okay, 8. Are you going to the gentleman or the lady on the left?
The gentleman.
Gentleman? Okay. What
I would
are
approach
the rest of you doing?
I would approach the gentleman with 8.
Okay. KP, what are you doing?
think she had to step away for a moment. Her mom came in.
Probably. Alrighty. 8 is actually going to go up and examine like a bunch of the different memorabilia and stuff.
All the heads.
Yeah. We could just say ourselves over here. Alright, so I need to go grab one more token before I do anything here. Where is it? The amount of shit that I have in my downloads folder right now kind of makes me cringe.
Yep, I know the feeling all too well.
Alrighty. So let's start over with Alistair and Xavian. Since you guys are checking out the job board, we can go ahead and give you a couple of things that are happening within the area.
Woo.
So, of course, the biggest thing in the center of the job board are the ravens. As you notice on this poster, they're not actually ravens. They are monsters known as flesh nesters.
Creepy.
There is a issue out for some kobolds that are causing issues within the small mountain range. Let's see, a couple of goblin camps that can be taken care of. A lot of low-level issues that are going on. Give me a perception roll.
You got it, boss. Alright, fuck you.
Ooh.
I was looking at the goblin stuff because that's what you guys mentioned you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Xavian, like, tucked behind a lot of the papers, there is a small little card that is there. And you notice that it has very fancy handwriting on it.
I like.
This fancy handwriting. Do you speak Elven?
Yes, I do.
You do. Okay. So this little card is written in Elven. And you can just like move the papers around it, and it's set, and it has like a quote almost. It says "break the silence," and it looks like it has coordinates.
I like grab it and I like look at it for a moment, tilt my head, and it's like, hey, what do you make of this? Like leaning over to show Alisar.
You're showing me the one with the fancy writing on it.
Yep.
I look at it and I'm like, it looks like scribbles.
It says break the silence and has what appears to be a set of coordinates.
All right, I can't say I'm not intrigued by that. Let's just Alistair's gonna pull out his journal, and I assume the numbers are
They're coordinates, yes.
numbers, right?
Yeah, numbers are number. Well,
Okay.
I don't know if... Yeah, I would say numbers are written differently in Elven. But with
Translate.
Xavier there, of course, he could translate it for you.
Because Alistair's going to write down the coordinates, and just be like, let's just leave that there, and if we feel so inclined.
Give me a knowledge geography, actually.
All right. Hey, haha, fuck you.
All right.
I'm a well-traveled man.
So,
I don't even need my map.
this is going to lead you to actually very, very far away compared to where you guys are in Corania.
I am back.
Look back.
Welcome back, KP.
Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. My mom just got home from work.
All good.
So.
Their coordinates to just outside of the town of Brittle Post, within the region of Silence.
Do I know anything about Biddle Post?
Unfortunately, not.
I'm gonna hear those coordinates. Think about it for a second. That's like Biddle Post, like near it. It's nowhere near. I mean, it's kind of where we're heading because we're going to Silence. Break the silence. It's okay. That was clever. I'll give him that. Regardless, let's just leave that there. That paper seems dangerous, but I now know the location.
All right.
Worth bringing up to the others.
Oh, we will. Don't worry. I think we will. It's already kind of like the direction we're heading.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. On top of the kobolds and the goblins that you guys are finding, there is also a hit put out for an ooze that is within the forest. There is a rather disturbing mountain lion that needs to be taken care of.
Mountain lion ooze.
And then there are a couple of higher ranked quests that are out that are looking for individuals who are keen on more dangerous sides. As there is a couple of lesser demons that need to be taken care of, along with an ice drake.
Man, there's quite a bit here.
Well, let's just stick with them. What we're able to do, because we can't really handle demons, and we can't really handle an ice drake. We might be able to handle an ooze. I'm not really sure.
Give me knowledge nature.
All right. That's gonna be a
Can I do that as well?
well, we're talking, so I
All right.
assume. I'm gonna burn.
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys don't know all that much about oozes.
We'll bring it up to our more, you know.
They're big blobby creatures.
Big blobs.
What's
Job
in
hunt,
this here?
job hunting, KP. That's it.
Okay, so what are we rolling for here?
Just their general knowledge on the jobs that they're finding.
Can I give it a
We're
roll?
bouncing ideas off one another.
I just want to play with the rolls. See if I win the roll lottery this time.
It's okay. We'll be bringing this up.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more I forgot to mention.
Oh.
Over by the rivers, there is a cobra construct that needs to be taken care of.
What construct?
a cobra construct.
That sounds dangerous.
Sounds fun.
All I'm gonna
Your
say
fun and
is,
mine are slightly different here.
don't push the druid in front of it.
There is a warning that is plastered on the bottom of this quest, however, that reads out, warning, strong weapons are required.
I don't know if we'll be able to do that one.
I'm gonna say we're probably gonna have to pass on that one.
Yeah.
Take it back to the adventures map. So that's what you guys find.
Well, we got 2 goblins, some kobolds. That should really be all we really need. Right? Yeah. Alright, so I guess we take the jobs and we meet up with everyone else at a table.
Alrighty. Over at the receptionist on the right-hand side, 8 and Ragnar, you guys are currently patiently waiting for these 2 gentlemen to finish their talk with the receptionist, as they're mostly bickering about, slow business and the lack of jobs that are posting throughout the taverns and such. The poor little gnome that's in or behind the counter, he's just trying to, de-escalate the situation. He says, "Gentlemen, I understand that the guild has not been posting any type of quests around the taverns, with the constant threats of the flesh nesters all over the town, and even beyond it, it's been quite difficult to get our messages out there. Okay? We also have a bunch of other things that we must take care of as per the missing adventurers that I'm sure you've all heard of." The gentleman on the right here is going to say, "Well, I understand that, yes, but there's perfectly good adventurers up on the top floor. What exactly are they doing? They're just standing around. Couldn't they just go ahead and handle the flesh nesters immediately?" Well, in case if you must know, those adventurers up there are taking care of the much more bigger problems that are threatening the entirety of this town, that you are far too weak to handle yourself. So, if you want to assist with anything, the board's over there. You can find some jobs, and perhaps give a hand and maybe quell the uneasiness of this town and push it back into something. Come on, we're clearly not getting anywhere here. And then the 2 are going to leave. Then
I'll look over at
the 2
you
of you
like,
approach.
oh, that was something.
So you 2 approach the counter, and the gnome behind it just gives you all a smile, completely changing his mood from talking to those other guys, and he says, "Hello, welcome to the Koranian Adventurers Guild. What can I do for you today?"
You wanted to come up first, so
She would look over at the gnomes like, well, we are new to this town, and we've gotten some of the information from other people, but I would like to know what's going on here, like more detail, in terms of where these things, like how these things came about over here. What started the infestation?
Oh, you're talking about the flesh nesters. Ah, nasty little buggers they are. They hail from the Underdark, essentially. And there must have been some sort of a cavern or a cave-in at some point that may have opened up something down there. And they simply just flew out and nestled somewhere within the regions of Corania. And have been wreaking havoc. We sent out an adventuring party about a week and a half ago, but unfortunately, we haven't received any word from them again. And with the growing uneasiness of the town, nobody has thought of volunteering time, even though we're offering a substantial amount of money to do so.
Well, that brings up my next question about the missing adventurers. Do you know which way you guys sent them to? Like where they were supposed to survey?
Well, there's like a big map on the wall that shows the region of where Corania is. Well, besides of the kobold camps that we have discovered that are roughly right here, the flesh nesters have been mostly the highest activity is within this part of the region right here.
So near the kobold, not too far from the kobold area.
Correct. Although, we don't have any confirmation if there are any other camps over there. If they are, the kobolds are most certainly dead. But, yeah, around that region or so is where we sent off the adventurers. Are you interested in perhaps helping locate them?
Well, me and my party were gonna be here for quite a while, so we thought of helping out as much as we can before anything. So we might be heading up that way if our quest is near there.
Well, just know that we at the Adventurers Guild very much appreciate the extra hands.
And she looks to Goldbottom, was like, you have anything you want to ask?
No, you pretty much cleared it up for me.
I gotta add a couple more tokens here real quick. Don't mind me.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Another question about those flesh nesters. Is there anything that is known about driving them away, like what they don't like?
Well, our notes on the flesh nesters mostly partake of how to combat them. It's striking them at their nest, obviously, as any, massively populated either avian or insectoids target the nest, and they'll leave. Flesh nesters are different, though. Flesh nesters, while they hail from the Underdark, they mostly thrive off of the whole flesh part of their names. The pale ravens therefore use flesh, blood, and bones of living creatures to build their nests. Often picking corpses until there's nothing left of them. So, we are simply running off of theories at the moment. The party that we sent out was supposed to gather more intelligence for them, and perhaps locate where the nest actually is. We would like to get it taken care of before it grows into something that is uncontrollable.
That would become a huge problem for this area and probably the neighboring areas too.
Correct. At this point in time, Aristella, Alistair, and Xavian would make their way over.
I thank you for your time. We're gonna go and check in with my party and see what our plan is.
Oh, well, it looks like you folks actually picked out a couple of jobs here. I can help you register them.
We're gonna discuss them first, and then we'll get back to that. All right?
It's perfectly fine to me.
What you got?
Let's get everyone and sit. Why don't we?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if you're looking for some privacy, the table up on the second floor right there. It's perfect for you all.
Thank you much.
At this point, Silky would have seen you guys come on over here.
So, what did you guys find?
We got a couple things.
Matt, speak up. It's really difficult to hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my brain just kind of bubbling in my head, to be honest. We got a couple things, some kobolds, some goblins. That's really about. No, we didn't want to do that one. Hey, general summary. Do you think we could handle an ooze?
An ooze.
Yeah, I don't know too much about them.
Nope. same here.
Nature.
What nature?
I'm assuming 8 doesn't know much about them either.
They're blobby creatures.
Kind of hard to say.
They're blobby creatures.
I haven't encountered any of them or read about them.
We know fucking nothing about oozes.
So perhaps it's best we avoid it.
Or we can, ask about them.
We can.
Oh, sorry. Can you pull out your map real quick?
Pulls out map. Unfurls map.
So, you guys said you found a kobold quest, right?
Uh-huh.
So, from what the gnome told us, and she would just point over here on the maps, like, he's saying that around here is where the kobold camp is. Then, just too far off in this vicinity here is where the group of adventurers were supposed to survey. So if we take on the kobolds, we'll be near the vicinity of where said party is.
8, I hear you. I hear you very loud and clear.
Well, I'm
But
just
do you-
letting you know that that's what's up there currently.
Mhm.
And if-
What else? Did we take anything else besides the kobolds and the goblins and the ooze one? We ignored the scorpion. We ignored the.
Like you're ignoring the construct.
Yeah, we're ignoring the construct. What was the
Actually,
mountain?
what would I know about the construct if I were to give another roll for that?
Bro's made of metal.
Knowledge engineering.
Oh boy, we're gonna suck at this one. How do I know more about engineering?
8 has heard of different experiments that that are being conducted by like dwarves and specialized crafters of autonomous creatures, but anything that resolves like snakes or something like that. Interestingly enough, not all too much is known about them, but they're giant metal animals, basically.
Wouldn't got the weapons to do with giant metal animals.
Considering they have something to do with dwarfs, what do you want me to roll?
Same thing, engineering.
Engineering. Alright.
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing. Giant metal creatures.
There is this other thing. Was a very aggressive mountain lion, was it?
Yes, there was a mountain lion that was spotted within like further into the mountain ranges.
So if we want to go on a proper hunt, we can. That was everything I found on the board that I thought we could handle. Xavier?
There was those there, but then we also did come across something a little
Weird.
interesting.
What would that
We-
be?
Found
like-
it.
Looks
Mhm.
around and then pulls everyone in.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. Now keep it that way.
No. Would you? Now, what would you say? Or
We
shut?
found a little sliver of paper that was written in Elven. It has a set of coordinates and it says break the silence.
Does that hold any significance?
Nope. Never heard that phrasing before. It was written in Elvish, too.
Hmm.
And the coordinates lead to the Kingdom of Silence.
Wait. Break the
Kingdoms.
silence?
Give me perception rolls. Everyone.
Round.
Yeah, this tracks. My back's to the wall. Like, it's better than Xavier.
Let's see. 8 and Aristella are the only ones that actually catch this. Which actually makes sense since where they're sitting. So as you guys are talking about this, you guys notice that these 4 individuals start descending from the stairs. And just as Alistair is talking about the coordinates, this lady here in armor, you see her like side-eye the table real quick, but continue to move forward behind the rest of her group.
Anyway.
She would.
Aristella's gonna gesture with just a slight tap of her finger to her lips.
And
I think
eight.
perhaps
and-
we should ignore this for now and tell us more about the kobolds.
Oh, yeah. Kobolds. They're kobolds. We kill them.
Hmm.
Some goblin camps.
How close are the goblin camps to the kobolds?
I'm assuming the green are the goblin camps, Josh, and the
Yes.
red is the kobolds and the orange is the mountain lion.
Yes.
All right. So here's what we got. We got 2 goblin camps down here, down southwest of us. We also could go straight north, about northwest, to deal with the kobolds and the mountain lion, and if we feel so inclined, maybe run into the missing adventurers. We could do all 4 on 2 separate hunts. I would recommend probably dealing with the goblins first.
That's what
And
I was
then we-
thinking. It's something a little bit closer, and we kind of will get an idea of the area before,
Mm-hmm.
at least along the roadway here, before we.
So we can take all 4 jobs. We can take only 2 of them. What do people want to do? I'm assuming we probably want to take all 4 jobs.
Well, let's just take the goblins for now, and we'll see how that goes. And then, if we want to, we can, depending on how well that goes, we can see about going and maybe doing the kobolds next.
All right.
Clear one side, lower the risk of one side, and then handle the other one.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, I am gonna take the goblin ones and get these registered. And as I do, I'll walk up to the gentleman. Like, excuse me, sir?
Oh, yes.
we
Come
would-
to a decision.
Yes, our group has decided that we are going to take on the goblin camps first before we... to see if we could clear those out before taking on the kobolds.
Oh.
At least clear one side of the area before making our way up to the more dangerous parts.
All right, very well. Well, in that case then, I suppose I could just go ahead and register all the quests for you. It doesn't hurt to have them, but in case if they are completed by the time you're done with the goblin camps, then we will inform you ahead of time. There of course is no fee if you don't complete the quests, so it's always just good to have them.
I appreciate it.
Okay, and what is the name I shall be registering these under?
The Nameless.
He just looks up at you all. I'm assuming this is more like an anonymous tip, or
No. Our we're a recent group, so we're fairly new.
gotta have him make a roll. Nope, he fails. Well, okay then. I've heard some rather interesting names in my time, so Nameless it is. Alright. Pulls out a stamp. Boom, 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 boom. There you are, folks. Best of luck, and please stay safe.
Will do, and thank you again.
Alrighty. So, you guys make your way out of the Adventurers Guild and back into town.
And as we walk, as we go back into town, gonna look towards the group. Those set of coordinates you were speaking of. Someone overheard it, and it looks like we had a lovely set of pair of eyes looking at us. Unwanted attention.
I hate that.
Well, regardless, do we have to make any preparations before we head out?
I would say to be on the safe side, we would probably make preparations just in case, and if anything.
Okay. I'd like to stop by one of the shops and see if they have any potions that we can buy.
Never a bad idea.
Agreed.
Remind me, does it take a skill to apply poison to things?
It requires a check to make sure that you don't accidentally poison yourself.
Yep,
Mm,
unless if you're a rogue at a certain level.
Yeah.
Never mind, not worth it. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, mostly rogues and assassins are
Yeah, makes sense.
good for it.
I would probably say, sorry, you're well versed in weapons, right?
I would say I know more than the average person, probably, yeah.
Would you come with me to the blacksmith?
Sure. I thought you just hit that things with a stick, though.
Well, considering that we're going to be going against goblins and possibly worse,
You need a
Nice.
stronger stick.
not just a stronger stick. Might look for a new type of weapon. So I was
Sure.
going to ask for your input.
Sure, I'll do what I can. So, what kind of weapons were you thinking? You want something that stabs, something that smashes, something that slashes?
I would say hard choice. Well, considering that I can turn my fist into metal, probably something that's more hands-on than a club.
So you hit things with your hand. You can turn your fist into metal first. Seems kind of useful. Second, so you want something blunt, something that you want just a club. So you just want a thicker stick.
Well, no, I said like not more of a stick, more like probably like a claw.
A claw. I hear claw.
Well, I said like nothing like a club.
Okay. Okay. My bad. I misheard you because I was talking to someone.
Oh, you're
from the
fine.
house.
You're fine.
All right. So you want something that allows you the slash. All right. I think they make a weapon kind of like that, but I don't know if you're gonna find something like it here. You might be able to get like brass knuckles, maybe. I guess we can see. What you're talking about is you basically want to put swords between your knuckles, right?
Possibly. If not, then we could find a workaround for that.
Well, there's a couple ways. You got brass knuckles, which kind of just let you hit shit, but you hit it with the metal, so it hurts more. I've seen some weird stealthy folk use these weird claw things that they have, like they put their hands around. I don't care for that much. You might be able to get like a weird glove that has really sharp fingertips, so like you look all fancy with a cool glove, and then you go, boom, I got your eye.
Bitch claw guy. Bitch scratch guy. There we go.
Listen, nothing beats an unexpected bitch smack attack.
Well, for now, let's just see what they have in stock.
That's a good call.
Best you're gonna find in this town, unfortunately, are just brass knuckles. If you want the clawed, either like the clawed gloves or I forget what they're actually called.
Yeah, they're like a
Yeah,
monk
they-
weapon.
There's like a specific name for them. Forgot which it is.
They're a monk weapon. I just can't remember what they are. I think guitar, tri-blade. Is that what it is? Punching daggers. Or most punching daggers are a single thick blade. These are a fan. No, the guitar is, I think, the fan. A punching dagger. A punch dagger is also an idea. I just thought about that. Would it be a one-handed or a two-handed?
No, a guitar could work too. A guitar could work too.
It's somewhere in exotic. I think it's
Okay.
light. Karma, no. Not a sigh.
I could look it up.
Alright.
Alright.
Silky is going to be taking 100 gold out of the party loot in order to buy you guys a couple more potions.
Potions are always nice.
I never argue with that. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay, so nothing in that sense right now. It's gonna be something I'll pick up later then. Since I'm just looking at my proficiencies right now, I'm like,
Yeah, it's gonna be an exotic. It's an exotic weapon. I know.
Yeah.
It's one of the monk weapons, but I just can't remember what its actual name is right now.
I know there's a knuckle axe. Yeah,
Forgot about the knuckle axe. Not gonna lie.
yeah. For now, I'll probably
Get some knuckles.
I'd say probably for now, grab a scythe. To be honest,
Like a scythe or a sickle?
either one.
Well, one's much bigger than the other, Jacob.
I know. That's
Yeah.
either or because
A sickle is handheld, like in a single hand. A scythe, you have to have two hands.
Because what I was looking at, I don't have actual proficiency in. I'll have to wait until I'll grab a feat for it. So for now, I'm just gonna grab something that my character can wield proficiently in. So either sickle or scythe for now would work.
Well, 18 gold pieces for a scythe, if that's what you're looking for. Sickles. It's gonna be a little bit further back. That is
a sickle.
6
A
gold
sickle
pieces.
should be. About to say it should be cheaper because it's farming equipment basically.
Yeah. 6 gold pieces. Right, and we prepare for goblins.
Gobos.
Goblins, goblins. Goblins. Time to go hunt down some old things.
Yeah, we'll go with sickle for now.
All right. Assuming you guys are going to head out the next morning, because it is getting
Yeah.
rather late.
Mm-hmm.
That would
Yep.
be the smart move.
All right. In that case, then, off yous go.
Woo!
It is going to take you guys a little bit to get there, though.
I'm not shocked by that.
And of course, all the times when I thought y'all were going to just completely avoid the goblin camp, I get rid of the map, and now you guys want to go fight goblins.
Expect
Isn't
the
that the way it goes,
unexpected.
though? As soon as you think you're done with something, you find another use. And then you're like, where the hell did I put that? And then you have to look for something else in order to find it. And it pops up 2 weeks later in a random spot.
Well, it was goblins, kobolds, or a slime.
Well, there's also the
Yeah.
mountain lion.
Mountain
yeah.
Lion's more towards the kobold and past kobolds and whatnot.
Well, kobolds usually are more dangerous than goblins, unless you pay attention to Goblin Slayer. And slimes. Well, we don't really know anything about slimes as a party.
But for the folks at home, they're blobs.
Blobs.
They are little blubby creatures.
Yay, blobs.
I don't know why, but I was thinking of like the gelatinous cube. Thinking about going after. I don't want to go after a gelatinous cube at level 1.
Yeah, we're still level 1, folks.
Yep.
Alright, so, making your way through the village and such, through the woods, and finally making it to the area in which the goblin camp is located. Let's throw on some battle music. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
That's such some threatening battle music right there.
Very. Alright, so you guys are more or less hidden amongst the trees right now. But through the trees, you guys can definitely see this big area that was marked out by rocks and trees, cleared out, and the goblin camp is now within your sights. Roll me perception checks, though.
I was just thinking the same thing, Rusty.
I have never rolled more
Okay.
than a 10 on perception right now.
Aristella. Through the trees and the stones and such, in the middle of the camp, you notice that there is something that is very out of place amongst all the tiny little goblins.
Oh dear.
I
That's a
think
big
this is
boy.
gonna be. I think this is gonna be punishment for now. Just going after the goblins.
This is where we turn around.
As
Oh boy.
sitting in a large wooden chair with like skulls and like carcasses and food all over the place, is napping at the current moment with a big spiked club just leaning up against the chair next to this thing. You guys see an orc.
Oh no.
Guys, we have a slight problem. There's an orc. This was
Are
not
we-
part of the calculations.
Are we able to deal with an orc? Like maybe a singular orc?
Question: do I see anything about an orc being in this camp?
No, nothing was said about an orc.
No. There might be a bonus.
Yeah, it just also shows that how much more dire the situation is.
Or has become.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this picture is very accurate to the situation. There's two entrances. One is a waterway. One is, well, kind of looks like almost gated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are off on the corner. You guys probably are just like still in the forest.
We can theoretically climb up one of these rocks and go from above.
Yeah, how tall are the rocks?
The rocks jettison upwards about 10, 15 feet.
I mean, that's not too terrible.
So what was that about the rock? Sorry, I think my connection's just being weird. You all are roboting like hell.
Is it?
Yeah, it's about 10, 15 feet.
That's pretty nice up in the air for a guy who likes a bow and arrow. There we go. My connection has stabilized. I'd rather not just charge into this place for head first. If we can lure out some of their advanced guard and pick them off, that would be great.
Yeah, I agree. Taking out a few from stealth would be nice, but that would mean we need to make an entrance. Who among us is the most stealthy?
Leave that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stuff is a +8. So what do you want to try and do?
Take a few out from stealth if we can possibly.
There's only
Uh,
so many
Cody, what do you wanna try and do?
It's not telling how many more are actually in the camp.
I'll be right back real quick. Zeus is trying.
Okay.
I was saying about taking them out stealthily.
I mean, we could try.
Hello, Matt.
Welcome back, Matt.
I think he's having technical difficulties.
Beep boop does not compute.
That's unfortunate.
I've returned with golden gray score.
There we go.
Yep, sorry. What was your plan, Cody?
Stealth.
Stealth.
All right.
And try to
Just
take
a
couple out.
suggestion. Yeah. If not, we can funnel them.
I think funneling would probably be the best idea.
Well, let's see how many
And
people we can.
perhaps some like booby traps or something. Just to whittle down their numbers.
What a bad time not to carry bear traps.
I mean, we could always go back to town now that we've kind of scouted it out.
How long was the journey out here, Josh?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Not too terribly bad. I feel like we
Sure,
should
they
be able
probably
to.
have some of those supplies since they don't have livestock. They'll have to hunt for any sort of meat.
Yeah. I don't know. The hubris of me is saying we can take him.
Yeah, but that
I
that
agree.
orc is going to be a massive problem.
What we actually know about an orc?
Give me knowledge nature rolls.
Zavian's like an orc to target, nothing more.
Yep. Ragnar and Silky. Basically, orcs are somewhat intelligent, but you know that in most of goblin settlements, it's always the biggest and probably the biggest one of the group that leads. So it's basically one dumb bitch telling a bunch of other dumb bitches what to do.
I think we got this.
I in truth really do think we got this.
I am back. Doko's taken care of.
It doesn't hurt to use some extra precautions, especially with what else has been going on around here lately. They
Oh,
might-
no argument there. Well, the only extra cautions I see is just getting some traps. And here's the thing: we can just make traps while we're out here. We can go make some spike balls and lure things out.
You could.
We can also lure out these guards here, theoretically out here, and kill them by just luring them into the woods.
Fair enough.
Guerrilla tactics are a very viable option. You just gotta do them properly.
So what do you suggest, Gorilla Man?
Well, if we're smart, we should try and find a space up here, like further up. Dig out some holes that are deep enough. Cover them in leaves and netting. Fill them with some sharpened sticks. Shine a sword in the eyes of one of these two. Get them to come out to us, and then they fall in the pit because they're not going to recognize the trap, hopefully.
Biggest thing are going to be those sentries on top of the walls. Those platforms are pretty high up. If we could take out those ones...
What, Josh?
The sentries on top of the walls. Over here. If we can take out the archers, we could be able to sneak in and start slowly dealing with the goblins one by one.
That's
Problem
true.
is just how to deal with them quietly so we don't alert everyone else.
I
Well,
mean, uh,
I don't know if I can shoot enough arrows at once to kill a goblin swiftly.
I can
Speak
try
up.
to.
Sorry, that was my brain. I was facing away while reading something. I don't know if we can, if any of us can shoot enough arrows or spells at once to kill a goblin that quickly.
Well, I might be able to stealthily take one down.
I mean, I
Might.
could probably take one down pretty easily.
Well, how high is this wall, Josh?
It's like maybe 4 feet tall. It's
Oh,
not.
it's
It's
medium.
not very big. They're goblins.
And that's fair. And what about the platform behind them? Just enough to steer over the wall?
Like the elevated structures where the archers are.
Yeah.
They're maybe 10 feet off the ground.
Okay, so
So what I could do is I could go over, teleport up there, and shove one off.
I mean, he technically could, yeah.
slit his throat first, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a knife? Because I have a Morning Star.
I hand you a skinning knife. It's the equivalency of a dagger.
Yeah.
How squishy do we generally know goblins are? Like us squishy?
Generally, yeah, they're pretty much on par with you guys. Probably more like Aristella or Alistair, but they're not all that strong. They're easy to take down, but if you give them time, they're a formidable opponent.
Mm-hmm. So here's an idea. We take out one of these exterior walls. We set a distraction up here. One of us, probably me, gets up here and begins to fire down upon them. But from a position like here, this entire camp is within my range.
Rusty, what is going on with your microphone? Good God.
I do not know. Is it doing something?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
popping and crackling constantly.
And then, theoretically, Xavian can, well, in the most Xavian way possible. Xavian can probably make a hole.
I thought that was Ragnar's job.
Ragnar's job is apparently to teleport in, which, still weird that you can do that. Slit a thing's throat and bamp out. Hell, teleport in, slit the big boss guy's throat. Just stab it right in the jugular.
Yeah, I can't teleport that far.
Well, I don't know how your thing works.
Can
10
you
feet.
teleport more than one person?
No, it only works for me. It's like I'm slipping through a crack in reality. It's weird.
Sounds painful. I don't like it. So then let's go. Okay, let's be smart about this. How much Ragnar can you do that whole thing
Once.
once? All right, doing this the old-fashioned way then.
I will be right back because there's food done. I'm gonna try and grab some and come right back.
Okay.
So let's say let's get about, how far is this right now? 20, 30. Get about 50, 60 feet away up in this general direction. Dig down like 10 feet. That'll take a while, never mind. Digging takes a while.
Why 10 feet?
Velocity is great.
They're 4 foot tall.
I mean, true, but I mean, what? You want to only go like 2-3 feet?
I could instantly dig 5 feet.
Yeah, but isn't that just one square?
Yeah.
All right.
5 feet deep, 5 feet wide. It's a square.
So,
I could
I
do that
think-
instantly, though.
so let's go up, make one a spike fall. Sharpen some sticks, make a spike fall, lure these guys out, kill them, come back. Xavier decides to make home renovations. And then we will lay waste to, and then I will begin an assault from above, and you and the main group will be here at the gate. Xavier and I are pretty good on our own for the most part, and that way you all can focus together as a group. Questions, comments, concerns?
Why does this sound like an overly complex plan for a simple solution?
Because it is.
Wasn't
It really is. They're goblins.
like it was a walk-
Because it really is. Literally, just poke the archers from the rock and then just charge in.
all right, fine. You go up to the gate. I'm climbing the rock.
Alright, we'll wait for you to climb the rock. See, even Zeus and Snuggles agrees.
So what we're going to
I
do-
gotta applaud for taxing the shit out of this there, Matt, but god damn.
They're goblins.
No more tactics.
So here's what we're actually going to do.
Look, we know
Two
they're
archers
goblins.
are going to go up onto the rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to create a hole underneath the wall for everybody to crawl under and fight the goblins. Sneak in. We'll distract them from up top while you guys just rush in and charge the guys on the bottom.
I still like the idea.
All right, Alistair and Ragnar, I need stealth rolls.
18. Not my best.
All right, so the two of you managed to get on top of the rock.
I will say this. I do use mage armor on our witch.
On
So she gets-
Aristella. All right.
Yeah, she gets armor. Because I noticed she doesn't walk around with armor. And has yet to cast a spell.
I guess I'm just gonna have the bow drawn and ready on this guy for whenever they get ready to get to the wall.
My crossbow is pointed at this one.
Which one, Cody?
The opposite direction, this guy.
No,
So
why
let's
don't
actually-
let-
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
I like the
This
fact
is-
that we both said that and we just realized that. Wait a minute.
This is the most overcomplicated fight with goblins I have ever seen in my life.
You know what?
Jesus
You know-
Christ.
I love it, and I'm just gonna stick with it.
All right, Xavier, Silky, 8, and Aristella. I need stealth rolls from everyone.
Oh,
You're saying it's overcomplicated now, but wait, it's
Oh,
going
boy.
on.
Xavier's not.
Oh no.
Xavier's running through that wall. Chugga chugga choo choo.
He probably could too.
I mean, if you want to, you can, because you ain't sneaking up on this camp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's more
goddamn-
along the lines that archers are sneaking up.
Goddamn Kool-Aid man busted through that goddamn wall.
All right, fuck it. We're hitting the archers.
All right, with Xavier charging the wall. So I'm guessing Silky and the rest of them are behind him.
yeah.
Run!
All right,
They're playing support.
make your surprise rounds, archers.
Fuck sake. I'm betting a 13 don't hit.
No, a 13 does not, but the 16 does.
Cool.
Fortunately, he does not die.
That's fine. Move action to reload.
All right, and then there's Xavier just boom breaking down the stone wall. The goblins are now on high alert as they're being assaulted. Roll me initiative.
I'm reloading my plane.
Not bad, not bad.
All right. That is a lot of low rolls from the goblins.
I put money, they go before I do.
Oh no.
Is the orc still asleep?
Probably not.
No, he is very much awake now.
We probably should have just shot him.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, Silky definitely has more dexterity than the orc. And Alistair, I'm sorry to say, but the goblins most definitely have more dexterity than you.
Hey, they got more than 18?
Oh, never mind.
Fuck you.
All right, Xavier, you're the first to go.
Maybe.
Actually, I need Aristella because I don't want to forget her.
Oh.
I can do it. Boop. There we go.
She's rocking 10.
Alright, changes nothing. Xavier, you're up first.
So, yeah, I'm going straight through, just right up to this one.
He's just like chilling there, like looking around. He's got like a chicken leg in his hands, like, what's going on? This poor thing's about to have his shit rocked. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just an instant boom, and it just splatters of blood and brains. He is very dead.
Upon seeing that, I think we overthought it a little bit.
Yeah, listen, I was just trying to make the squishy ones happy.
Yeah, let's do that by sending the wall in first.
Alright, Ragnar, you're up.
Oh, already, okay.
Shoot the thing.
Yes, 17.
Let's see. Let me do a quick measurement here.
You should be within crossbow range.
45, 40, 20, 30, 45. Okay. So I have an understanding of where everything is. How far is that? That'd be 30. Not enough. Okay. I'm just going to reshoot at the archer that I had previously hit.
Okie
19.
That
that's
is
7
it.
damage.
That is a dead gobbo.
Alright. Move action to reload, and that's the end of that.
8.
Alright, I am 20? Alright, I don't have heavy armor, so yeah, I could go up to 30. Go here. And actually slash at this gobbo with my new sickle.
Ooh.
That's gonna hit for 7 points of damage. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30. Silky is just gonna move on up. And now the orc is gonna be like, oh boy. Sits up, grabs his club. He starts making his way over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, that's menacing.
Is he a large creature?
Yes.
Okay.
8. You only have an AC of 16, you poor thing.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt. A lot.
Wait, what?
9 points of damage.
How many hit points do you got? And don't say 9.
I could play the thing, but screw copyright. I don't want to deal with copyright.
Yep.
So, just think of Pokemon Black and White critical.
Aristella's turn.
I guess she will move up over here, and she will attempt on the orc. Go.
Itching curse. Will saving throw. I fail. You just see the orcs go. Just start itching at his chest. Alright, Armor
Actually,
Gobos.
He can't itch right now because he already used his move action.
Alistair, you're up.
Alright, and for my next trick, I'm gonna try and kill the guy I tried to kill beforehand. Nope.
Yeah, fortunately not. Nope, another arrow just plink right into the platform next to him.
Envy now.
Alrighty, so 2 archery shots at Xavier. 1 is going to miss, and 1 is going to hit for 2 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Now the little gobos. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then one's going to take a swing at 8. His little short sword, and miss. All right, Freight Train, you're up.
Meet. I am gonna move over and 5-foot step in.
Taking on the big man.
Hey, I gotta get his attention away from 8. And
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. 23 for 14 points of damage.
right on his foot.
Go
Go for the knee. Yeah.
Ragnar.
Okay, Ragnar is going to 5, teleport, 10 feet. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that... Hold on, let me double make sure my measurement's correct here.
Yep, that's 10.
I'll hit them
25,
both with
30.
this. I'm going to cast Color Spray. Now, I missed something. Currently, what am I standing on?
Probably like dirt or mud.
Okay, I get a +1 to my DC. As long as I'm standing on dirt or stone. Or ground
Okay.
in general. I get a +1 to AC.
To
So that's a
AC?
15 to the DC of my spells.
Oh.
So they have an 18 will to beat.
And you're hitting who again?
These two goblins right in front of me. The ones with the actual...
The armored gobos.
Yeah.
Okay, one of them is actually going to make it. The other one is not.
Okay.
So, color spray. Boop. Alright, 8. You just took a club to the face, and now you're surrounded by goblins.
What do you do next?
What do I do? Well, I'm just gonna fight through the pain, and I'm not gonna fight through the pain.
Nope, you're gonna miss, unfortunately. Well, luckily for you, Silky is right behind you. Heal 7.
Woo!
Alright. Orc man mad. Xavier,
Of Xavier?
I am going to be hitting you once. For wow, 11 points of damage.
Cool.
Aracella.
Hmm. Is one of the armored boyos asleep, or did they just get blinded?
Blinded.
They are blinded.
Okay. KP is most likely going to really hate me for this.
Why? What are you planning to do?
My footstep in.
What the hell?
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Interesting, isn't he?
On the
Ooh,
orc.
okay. Touch of
Let's go.
fatigue.
I didn't realize it was fortitude save.
I rolled a 4. He fails.
All right. Well,
All right.
that worked
Proceeds
out.
to touch attack, strike against. Oh, it's a touch attack.
Oh, so it's a.
But if she hits,
Yeah. So
D20.
yeah. So D20 plus her spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm.
which is just 1, unfortunately.
Hmm?
Which is just 1 at this point.
Oh my God. KP.
Oh, no,
Oh.
unfortunately, it does not hit.
Unfort.
Alright, Armor Gobbo. Color Spray basically renders this guy completely useless right now.
I believe he's unconscious if he has 2 hit die or less.
No, he has 3. He is blinded and stunned for the next 2 rounds. But this guy...
6 rounds.
Oh.
It's 2d4 rounds, so he's blinded and stunned for 6 rounds.
Oh, no, 2 hit die or less. Blinded or stunned for 2d4 rounds. 3 or 4 hit dice, the creature is blinded and stunned for 1d4 rounds, which you rolled 2. But the other Armor Gobbo can come up and miss you completely. Cool. Alistair.
I'm a one fucking trick pony.
Gobbo. Gobbo attack. That is a dead Gobbo.
Woo.
Finally, one shot hit him, and he is down.
Back to work.
All right. Other ranged Gobbo is going to take a shot at Ragnir. And he's going to hit.
Yeah, that guy's my next target.
4 points of damage, Ragnir.
Okay.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Blah, 5, 10, 5-foot step. All right, 8. 8 is doing really good at dodging all of these shots. 3 Gobbos miss 8. And the other little Goblo misses Ragnir. Xavian, you're up. You got clocked in the face pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
I'm back.
Welcome back, KP.
Welcome back.
Don't mind where you are on the battlefield.
Why?
Rusty
Why?
All right. Well, fuck it.
tried doing something.
I tried doing something. It did not work out.
That's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Neither did that. That is not good.
Oh,
Ragnir, you're up.
very bad feeling about this.
Okay, so I'm going to 5-foot step and spells Dwarven Breath.
Uh-oh.
Really? 1 damage.
1 damage.
Just measly 1 damage.
He goes to let out roar. It is
Half the dwarves level, so 1 plus my Constitution modifier, which I think is only 1.
So 12
Yeah.
for the reflex save?
12 on the reflex save.
Both of them are going to pass. But still take
The
1
one-
damage.
The one that the one can't pass.
Well, it's a cone, right?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone. Do I need to put myself there?
Yeah, if you want to hit all 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay, then teleport step up to here. So now I'm 10 feet off the ground.
So 1, 1, and 1. They just felt a little tingle.
What was a tingly nut
Like
fondle?
static electricity.
All right, 8, you're up. You are surrounded by 3 goblins and a giant orc.
Oh, I wish I had cleave.
yeah, I know, right?
Son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
But man, Cleve would be amazing right now.
If I could hit.
Silky's going to take a 5-foot step over here. And, oh, Rusty, I'm sorry. 3 points. All right, but now there are 2 targets in front of me, so 1 attack at Aristella and 1 at Xavian.
Aristella has +4 to her AC. Just letting KP know because she wasn't here.
It's okay, I rolled a 3 to attack her, and Rusty has an 18 AC, so I don't hit him.
I'm safe for now.
I'm sorry, I had an epic idea. It would have been amazing
Oh,
If it worked.
if it worked.
Well, it's your turn now, KP.
Let's see. I'm close enough to touch 8.
Yeah, you are right up against it.
I said 8, not the thingy, but
Yeah, you're within arm's reach. Just know if you cast a spell, you're within arm's reach.
Yeah.
it's not like I can cast a whole lot of damaging stuff here, guys.
Touch of fatigue.
Yeah, we can try that again.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Xavian.
Alright, casting a spell within melee range. I rolled a 4. My dice need to be cleansed
No, they don't.
of their sins.
It's taking pity on me.
The guidance goes off. The attack misses, thankfully. Alright, armor gobos. The one is now no longer blinded. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to shove this guy off. 25, 30. 10, 15, 20. Climbing up. 25, 30. And attack on Ragnar.
That one guy would still be blinded and stunned. It's 2 of my rounds. Right? Because
No, it's all on his turns.
okay.
Alright, Ragnar, you are going to be taking 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Alistair, you're up.
Shooting at the last archery gobbo.
Way over there.
And in.
Well, that's definitely hitting for 5 points of damage, but he does not go down.
Archers having an archer war in the distance.
The arrows are just flying above.
So, seeing that he's getting shot at by Alistair, how's about he returns the favor?
Alistair just gives him the finger.
That's cocked.
There we go.
Redo that. 5 points of damage, Alistair.
Do you beat my 18?
Yep.
Fuck.
I rolled
Ow.
a 17 on the die.
This is the first damage I've taken all campaign.
Well, lucky you.
La-di-da.
Right.
In my defense, I rarely am ever like
5, 10.
near things to take damage from.
Alright, 2 stabby goblins at 8.
Yeah, we don't need strategy. We can just rush on in.
Yeah, fuck strategy.
Yeah, it's going great, isn't it?
One is going to stab 8. The other is going to miss Aristella. And that is going to be a critical, but not confirmed on Xavian.
Well, fuck.
8, you are taking 3 points of damage as you get shanked in the shin.
The fucking shit.
And Xavian, you are taking 4 points of damage as you get shanked in the shin.
Yeah, we're both getting shanked in the shins.
And Xavian, it is your turn again.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to attempt to hit the orc again.
Alright.
Because, yeah.
A 20 is going to hit for 13 points of damage.
That Earthbreaker does leg work.
The orc does not go down, however. He is still
Yeah.
standing.
Yeah. I had a feeling. It was my saving grace. I was like, fuck, if I'm going to die.
Ragnar, you're up.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. Teleport down. 5-foot step. I'm going to cast my dig spell. Right?
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to dig underneath this and cause it to collapse. I would imagine because it's a goblin construct, it'd be really shittily made.
Yeah, it's really shittily made, especially since all the weight is distributed on this side of it. Yeah, you could probably hit one of these legs and cause it to topple over.
All right.
I'll
I'm
allow
hoping
that.
does some damage.
It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but I had to have the little goblins make acrobatics rolls to see if they land on their feet, and they most certainly do not.
Also, a 5-foot cloud of smoke is popped up, pushed up.
Alright, just so everybody is aware, this platform here no longer exists. And both of these goblins are on the ground prone.
And last but not least, pull out my Morning Star.
And they took a little bit of fall damage, but not a lot.
Damage is damage, my dude.
Then I move to here. That's the end.
All right, 8, you're up.
Really wish I had Cleave.
Who are you
On
killing?
this bitch.
Okay, this little guy is dead, so... Natural 20 with a 14 to confirm.
Just
That is
straight
a
up cleaves his head
very
off.
dead gobbo. Silky's going to poke Xavier one more time for 3 health. Silky, no!
I mean, it's better than nothing.
She's then going to shove a potion in Xavier's chest and says, "Here, take this. I can't do that anymore."
Poor Silky. They're so
Poor Silky.
adorable.
All right. Once again, 1 hit to Aristella, 1 hit to Xavier. Aristella, with Mage Armor's additions, I am still going to hit you with a 14 on the die. Xavier, you have an 18 at level 1, which is really fucking aggravating. So,
I just love having
Aristella.
a high dex and scale mail.
Aristella, I rolled minimum damage, so take 4 points of damage. And then go ahead and take your turn.
I'm gonna target. Actually, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. Cause he fucking hurt.
He's
Um,
still in threat range.
As long as he can't hit me directly, I am okay.
He can still hit you there.
Fuck!
But don't move further, else he'll take an attack of opportunity.
Unless you take a disengage action, but that will too.
Yeah, you can disengage, but your whole turn will be over.
I'm gonna target that thing.
Bonk.
Who said I was gonna bonk?
Oh, you're casting a spell.
No.
Oh.
I have a stabby too. Gosh.
Keep going for the kidneys.
He's going for the kid.
Well,
You hit.
Yeah.
I hit something!
Yeah, you most definitely hit for 2 points of damage.
I would
you
love,
just hear the Doge bonk meme.
Just bonk.
I would love to hear how you want to deal with that.
All right, Ragnar. Goblin standing up. Attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. And I'm assuming you don't have combat reflexes.
Nope.
What is your current AC?
13.
13? I don't hit you. God damn it. You have 2 HP. Alistair, you're up.
All right. I see my fellow friend across the way. At least- and now he's
Well.
dead.
Oh shit.
Right
Just-
between the fucking eyes.
Just bonk right, just thunk right between the eyes, and just down he goes.
Well, no more ranged goblins. So
All right, stabby goblins.
Yeah.
Kidney goblins.
2 goblins at 8, 1 at Xavier.
shanking goblins.
Xavier is not going to get hit. 8, you are going to be getting hit. Shanked in the shin again for 5 points of damage.
5 points.
Yep, 5 points. And this dude rolled a 6 on his severity and fucking stabs his friend in the face. You just see him look over at me. You just see him look over to his friends and just spurt something in Goblin. Look at him. The other guy looks over and goes, "Bah, bah, bah, bah," and then just stab in the face. Savian, you're up.
I am going to drink the potion Silky gave me.
All right, swift action. That is a 6 points of health.
Yeah. All right. And then it is bunk time. Oh,
10
God
is,
damn it.
10 is not going to hit.
I know. Damn, though, that damage.
Ragnar, you're up.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble here.
I got you, buddy.
Let's see. What do I?
Sorry, you're being a great distraction.
I really am. Let me go check something real quick. Nope. All right. Dimension slide. 5, 10. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20.
That's as far as you can go with the 10 foot.
No. Technically, I can move up to 35
Oh, okay.
because dimension slide is a 10-foot movement, but counts as a 5-foot movement.
Ah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
So I am actually here, crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot this one.
Alrighty, do it.
8 doesn't confirm. Damn.
Oh, it doesn't confirm, but 7 points of damage. Damage is damage. 8, you are up. You and your 2 HP.
Sickle bitch.
L.
Yep. I tried.
Alright, this guy does have damage on him. Silky's gonna step in front of Aristella.
Oh boy.
Oh no, Silky.
Yeah, nope. And 8 is not gonna hit. She was aiming for the goblin. Alright, here we go. One to Silky and one to Xavian.
I'm gonna make you all eat the words of it. They're just goblins.
Both
To be fair, to be fair,
both are getting hit.
it's mostly the orc.
Yeah, it's mostly the orc that's doing
I
all
know.
the damage. Silky is taking 10 points of damage,
So,
Speaking of damage,
and Xavian is taking minimum of 4. Aracella, your turn.
Let's try a bonk again on that same goblin.
Bonk, 2 bludgeoning.
At least I'm consistent, okay?
Alright, these 2 goblins are actually going to converse with one another. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whoa, 30. And then this one is disengaging out of the camp and running away.
that's concerning.
that
Yeah, that is very concerning.
someone stop that one.
We can't. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh, he's gone.
He gone.
Alistair, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna help my good friend Ragnar.
Well, I'd
Clack.
say you're helping.
Overwatch, bitch.
You just see the arrow just embed itself into the side of the goblin's head. Just shin shankers.
I just blown the tip of an arrow like it was a smoking barrel.
Oh no.
What happened?
Okay, so this little dude rolled a 1, just misses.
Okay.
And Rusty, this little guy is just still making you dance. Your turn.
Alright, I am gonna muster all my might and try to bring the hammer down on the orc. Gotta end this dude.
Yeah, so
Nope.
you can't take another fucking hit like that.
I know.
Ragnar,
Nope.
you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then... Oh, actually, you know what? No. Move, action, reload. I'm gonna shoot the orc.
Alrighty.
Nope.
Yep, just right off of this thing's armor. 8, you're up.
Alright.
Come on, 8, do your magic bullshit.
Why do I keep rolling 8s?
Hey, you keep rolling 8s and your name is 8.
Fuck off!
Coincidence?
I
I
think
did
so.
not.
You should name yourself 18.
I'm not an android.
Swift action. Potion drink.
You're right, you're not hot enough.
I will end your life.
And it's Silky bonks the goblin. She hit something.
Yay! That's our Silky.
But now there's a giant orc that is bringing the hammer down.
Boo!
He's hitting Silky. But he is not hitting Xavian again. Oh my god, Silky. 1 HP in a dream.
I
Aracella.
feel that.
Hippie, it's your turn.
Alrighty, let's do the bonk again.
This poor little goblin has...
Let's do
I did it!
She killed it!
Yay!
This,
The goblin died via headache.
the shit shaker is finally dead.
Hey, how does the big guy look, by the way?
He's bloody.
Alright, then I don't need to waste what I was about to.
Alright, these goblins are gone. Alistair, you're up.
Fuck the big guy. Nope, don't fuck the big guy.
Nope, don't hit.
God fucks you.
Big guy fucks me.
Like, get your toes there, little mate. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 2. No.
Oh shit, we're talking about toes again. Got it.
Yeah, dance, big boy, dance. Hey. Sabian.
Alright. See if I can do it.
A 14's gonna hit.
Yes!
It's for scrape damage, but it's enough. The orc finally goes down.
So orc goes down while he's still just like holding the hammer as it just caves into orc. I just look over at the goblin.
Ragnar.
Okay, reload, shoot. I missed the goblin.
Just hear the whistle of the bolt. Oh. 8, you're up.
Go beat up the goblin.
Get up the goblin. 5-foot step into his face. And bonk. Just slip in into his slides, picked him up and just slammed him to the ground.
You just kick off of the orc and just go, ah! And that's combat.
Woo!
Alistair just climbs down off the rock. So one of them ran away. So that's
There's probably a raiding party somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Let's get what we can and get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
I'm going to collect back my arrows. Do I get them all back or do I lose some?
You are going to lose 2 of them.
All right.
Same with me. I spent 5 arrows. Do I get any back?
You lose also 2 of them.
Okay. Back up to 28.
Alright, so spending some time collecting some loot. Whoever's ready to write down your stuff.
A second.
You got it, Cody?
I guess so.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
All right.
good.
Cody, you are going to get a hold of 3 short swords. The rest of them are bad. You're able to recover 2 short bows.
On. Okay. Next.
And you are also able to collect the orc's club if you want it.
Do we want the Orcs Club? It's a stick.
No, I'm good with what I got.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
And within the tents, you also managed to find 14 gold, 12 silver, and 25 copper pieces.
Okay.
I'm guessing you guys book it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We get
I
the-
was-
Out of the
Last
Xavian-sized hole in the wall.
Yes, we just skedaddle through his walls. Like, nope, this is our exit.
Do we need to take proof of the goblins and the orc?
Xavier just walks up, like breaks one of the tusks off of the orc, and then cuts a couple of goblin ears off.
We
That's what I
got
was
proof.
thinking. Okay.
All right, so you guys can either choose to camp in the woods, or push through into later in the morning to make it back into town.
What time is it right now?
When you guys are done with the goblin camps, it's probably about maybe 2 in the afternoon.
I mean,
And if you want to make it back to Karania, it's going to be like maybe
6.
7, 8-ish.
not too terribly bad.
No, it's not.
Just enough time to bathe and have some food and sleep.
Yeah. And then go out and do this again. With a probably much more well fortified goblin encampment.
Yeah, but maybe after a little bit of rest to heal up.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Let's go back to town. We're only a couple hours away.
Yeah, let's take a day or 2 off to recover.
Agreed.
All right. So you guys successfully make it back to Karania. Actually, I'm gonna throw you guys into the inn.
Whee!
So, stumbling into the inn, everybody is here now. Of course, the innkeeper just looks over to you guys, and says, "Oh heavens! Look at you all. You're covered in dirt, mud, and blood. What happened to you all?"
Goblin camp.
Goblins.
Goblins.
Oh, and an orc.
And an orc? You all fought an entire goblin camp and an orc?
Yeah.
Yep.
It hurt.
It hurts. Everything hurts.
My everything hurts.
Alistair still very much has an arrow in his shoulder because he just hasn't bothered taking it out yet.
Yeah. Xavier and Silky are most definitely, like, bleeding from the head. Good heavens. Alright, come on, everyone. Into the back.
Thank you.
Thank
Sorry
you.
for the trouble.
What's in the bag?
So the innkeeper's going to take you to the back of the inn. She's going to say, "Washing facilities are right over here. Men, women over there. Then hand me your battle clothes. I'll throw them through the washers."
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We definitely must tip this lady well.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Without a doubt.
All right, well, I'm gonna go.
Clean up.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're all like just basically in a communal area tending to our wounds.
Yeah,
Mhm.
tending to your wounds, washing all the
Yeah,
blood
great.
and the mud off of you.
You watch as like Alistair takes the tip of the arrow in his shoulder, pushes it all the way through. But it probably didn't go all the way through.
No, it did not. They're flimsy goblin arrows.
It's deep enough in there where I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Push it all the way through, break off the tip, and keep on pushing. Arrows suck.
Yep.
Good night.
Alright. After several hours, everybody is done washing. Everybody's all bandaged up now. No more arrows or, wounds that are out in the open.
Good thing I don't like that shoulder.
How do you not like your shoulder?
Why does that remind me of the commercial about the news? Like, oh, I don't like my arms. I'll go just have it like French guillotined off.
Alright, and then everybody reconvenes back at your table. Off at the corner. Of course, the innkeeper's gonna come back with a large basket of all of your clothes and stuff. She puts it to the side of 8, and she says, there you are. Got all the blood and the stains out of it as best as I could. Your weapons are currently being cleaned by my husband in the back.
Thank you much.
By the way, who has the strange sword in the sheath?
Everyone, I feel like we all just instinctively look at Silky.
Yeah.
That would be mine. Yeah, we can't get it out. Yeah, it's okay, neither can I. Just don't worry about it.
It's more appropriate to call it a club than a sword currently.
Yes, that would be most appropriate. Very well, we'll just leave it be then. Alright. Now, since you all are back from a harrowing journey of fighting goblins and orcs and such, how's about a meal?
No argument.
The meal sounds great. Thank you.
Alright.
What you got?
What's the special today?
How's about you sit tight? I'll make you something.
I was really hoping you were gonna say beef or rabbit again, and we all ordered beef. And Nate orders rabbit.
No, I wouldn't do that to them. No.
I'm surprised she didn't order the veggie platter.
Yeah, what kind of elf are you?
Move your asshole, man! I'm
Druid
cooking here.
is she?
She.
I'm not the tree hugging kind.
You just hear the bickering in the back. Move your asshole, man! I'm cooking over here. God damn it, woman! So am I.
That's how you know it's a good end.
If the husband and wife aren't bickering, it's not a happy life.
Yep. Well,
Okay, so what did we learn?
Absolutely nothing.
yeah, for real.
Squaring off with an orc, while a lot of fun, is also very painful.
And how
I
are you?
mean, I got clubbed to the side of the head by it.
How many times do you think I got clubbed?
One too
You
many.
have a lot more armor than the rest of us here, sir.
You're more thick-headed than I am.
Surprised I didn't break a wing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shaking off this concussion for a couple days.
We need to be more tactful when we do things.
Silky points to Alistair.
Tactics. Ooh, I wonder who was.
Well, I
playing
mean,
tactics.
we were gonna do that there, but then they pointed at me as we were approaching, so I said, "Fuck it, go."
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not necessarily the stealthiest group, and
No, I'm
our
aware.
plan kind of did have stealth involved. So maybe we should plan for loud and proud most of the time.
Yeah, the
Alright.
folks who are good at
Or
stealthy do their stealthy
funneling.
things.
There's only one that's good at it,
Hey,
and even then,
I would say I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm good.
my point.
I'm good enough for like hunting, but I wouldn't say I'm like generally like, ooh, I can hide in a room with full of light and no pillars from a guy in front of me.
I don't understand how they can do that,
It makes no sense.
but I've seen it done, and it's kind of scary.
Though I gotta say, for improvisation, things worked out.
Yeah, we're all alive.
I'm thinking we get bear traps, big ones.
Would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, after some time, the innkeeper's gonna come back out and play basically the equivalents of like a Monster Hunter meal in front of all of you.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Al-
Goodness.
Alistair is immediately like neck directly face down so you can't see his face and going at it.
Completely and utterly salivating.
Thank
Alright.
you very much, ma'am.
Alright, go on, eat up. You need to regain your strength somehow.
How much do we owe you?
We'll worry about that another time. We're all just glad that you're alive.
Thank you
Arsto,
very much.
Start taking some bites. Not eating like an animal.
Oh yeah, no, fucking Xavier is chowing down and giving like little pieces to Peep.
Nope, Silky is just taking those skewers, just no.
Alistair's eating as quickly as he can without like letting you see his face.
Yeah, 8's gonna be eating as well. It's like, this is too fun.
Araceli is like, God, what a bunch of savages.
Hey, when there's good food, you hit the back of the waist.
Meanwhile, I'm acting like a proper noble.
Let's look here. No, let's this party's a good 30-30 50-50 split when it comes to I was not raised in the barn.
Mm-hmm.
fine and filling meal later. Everybody finishes.
So tasty.
The innkeeper definitely has brought you some drinks to wash it down.
Jacob, you need to be drop kicked for that.
I'm sorry. I heard Monster Hunter meal. That is literally one of the phrases
know.
in the.
I know.
All right. And thus your days of healing begin.
Begin. Which, since it'll only take an hour for me to recover spells per day, I believe. Yeah.
Nope. You
Nope,
misinterpreted
8
that
hours.
again.
No, am I?
It's 8 hours. It's
8
full rest.
hours. 1 HP times
8
your character
hours.
level.
But when you wake up, you have to spend an hour preparing your spells, essentially.
Yeah.
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 Shows you how much I play Druid, guys.
Well, that's
that's
pretty much
probably-
almost any caster.
Yeah. So everybody wakes up the next morning. 1 HP times your character level plus your constitution.
Ooh, a whole 3 points.
I get a whole 2 points.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
I healed you.
And then, of
What is
course,
it? 1 times your character level
plus con.
plus con.
1 times 1 plus 1 is 2. I get a whole 2 points.
Woo!
Yep, 1 times 1 plus 1. Alright, and then the casters, of course, have their healing spells. Or is it just Silky?
I think it's just Silky.
It's just Silky, unless 8 prepares healings that day.
Yeah,
Then
no,
she
I'll,
can do it once.
no, I can do it twice. I'll just not prepare to speak with animals.
Alright, well, 8, you can go first. Select whom you're healing, then go ahead cast it.
Alright, who is more worse than where right now, other than me?
Well,
4 out of 10.
all of the girls are pretty beat up.
How's Silky looking in health?
Ow. It's 4. She would probably tell you to either give yourself 1 or give Ragnar the other.
How's Ragnar? How are you looking?
4 out of 10.
We're fucking even. I'm gonna give it to myself since I'm more in the front. And
6.
10. Got it. So
All right, Ragnar, you're at full.
Woo!
You heal 9. Aristella, you're at full. You heal 8. Then, if everybody's okay, Silky's gonna take the third one.
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, that's fine.
And Silky is at full now. Where was this healing when we were fighting?
Yeah, I know, right? Combat healing's always been like notoriously low, but then when we're out of combat, taking downtime to heal up is really high.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's got time to calm her nerves.
Alright, so after your morning healing, you guys have a day on the town. If you wish to do anything.
Sleep.
Josh,
Sure.
I actually have a question for you, because I'm not sure how you're ruling this.
What is it?
What about ritual casting?
Ritual casting. In what regard?
So, under normal circumstances, if you can take time to cast a spell,
you can cast a spell even if you don't have a prepared spot for it by ritual casting it.
That is the rules, yes.
Okay? So why aren't we ritual casting Cure Light Wounds?
I didn't know it was a thing.
Because if I'm not mistaken, ritual casting only applies to certain
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not only that, but also certain spells cannot be ritual cast.
Okay, that I don't know about that. That's why I'm asking. So I don't know the full ruling on ritual casting.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
The primary issue with ritual casting is you have to have either a book or a scroll containing the spell that you want to cast.
Okay.
However, it does not consume the scroll if you do the ritual cast.
Ah.
However, the casting time for the ritual is based off of a DC equal to 10 plus the ritual's level plus the caster's casting ability modifier. Oh, that's the save DC. The amount of time the caster must invest in order to ritual for the spell is a DC 20 plus the ritual level. And you can either use a successful spellcraft or a caster level check. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into ritual casting. While possible, you have to have the scroll for it.
Okay. Good to know.
So, day on the town, everybody is just sleeping in.
For the most part,
Yep.
All right,
uh,
fair enough.
relaxing where needed.
I'd probably take the time to turn in our quest.
About to say, yeah, we turned in the one Goblin Camp quest.
All right. The gnome at the Adventurers Guild definitely is happy to see that you're alive and well. Thanks you for your service, and he pays you 12 gold pieces.
Did we mention it was an
Would also mention the orc being in the camp as well.
Oh, heavens, an orc at the camp.
Here's its
That was
tusk.
only the one camp. We haven't investigated the second one yet, but they need to be kept on top of.
Oh, well, if this camp had an orc in it, I would certainly be a lot more careful going into the next camp. But, as compensation, we are going to reward you as well. Additional 5 gold pieces, strictly for the orc being in the camp that was originally meant for just goblins.
Okay,
So,
and that's
17,
been added.
so 17
seven-
gold in total.
Yep, it was added to party loot.
All right. Let me make a quick roll. Do. Okay. So the rest of the day is uneventful as everybody just hangs out at the inn.
Yep.
It passes the rest of the day. The following day, everybody wakes up. You have your healing.
I guess how we looking in general for health, folks?
Max.
Max.
Pretty much everybody is very close to max.
Yep.
All right. Do we
Max,
want to?
if not close to.
Do we want to venture back out and go for Goblin Camp number 2? Get some supplies here.
Well, we were warned that Goblin Camp 2 might be more of a problem if the first one hadn't worked in it.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like we
just.
should scout it out.
Yeah, at least scout it out, see what's there.
Agreed.
I mean,
we
if nothing
do-
else, we can come up with a plan. Does anybody happen to have like a spyglass?
I do not believe I own a spyglass. Nope.
No.
Perhaps we should go and see if we're able to procure
Acquire
one.
one.
I will say
town.
a spyglass is traditionally 1,000 gold.
Oh, we definitely don't have that money.
Because they are very complicated mirrored devices. Now, a periscope is a very cheaper item.
I just would like something to be able to
See
see
a
a bit
distance.
further. A little bit more distance between us and the camp.
No, you're
Should
over
it
there.
be much more tricky than the last one?
No, you're there.
Well, we do have a couple bucks. Do we want to pick up anything to prepare ourselves for the next encounter?
Probably resupply on potions.
Yeah.
To resupply, you have to have potions to begin with.
I mean, I have 2 left. How much gold do we have?
137.
That can only get us 2 more.
It's an issue. And how far away is this other camp, Josh?
It's about 6 hours.
Well, there's always the option of going there, checking it out, and then at nightfall, throw a couple torches in there.
I still think it'd be a good idea to resupply.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
no
agree.
argument. No argument. Are we gonna
So-
get 2 potions?
What?
I'll take 100 gold and go get 2 more potions.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go up to the inn.
You to go up to the innkeeper?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, ma'am. I have a question.
What can I do for you?
You wouldn't happen to have any, like, old, unusable grease, would you?
Unusable grease. I mean, Ralph! What do you want, woman? When was the last time you cleaned the grease trap? I can still get it up when the last time I cleaned that thing. Well, there's her answer.
Well, if you are looking to dispose of said grease, I would be willing to take it off your hands.
You got the you
It's such funny looks.
you got the stomach to get that out of there? Be my guest.
I crack my knuckles as like, oh, I got this. As I put a white rag over my mouth and nose, crack my knuckles, roll up my sleeves, and get in there.
Alright. Rolf, you got company coming in! Oh, the fuck I do! You hear the sound of, like, hinges creaking and then a door slamming. As she opens the door to the back and lets you back into the kitchen.
Alright, I'm gonna need a container to put this in.
She hands you a
Preferably
bucket.
Yeah, okay.
I'll wait outside.
Yeah, probably best. So, yeah, I get a bucket of grease.
Make me a fortitude save.
Are you sure?
Yeah, make me a
I'm
fortitude
sure
save.
I've had to put up with worse than this. But sure. Alright, fortitude.
You're in demand, Cody.
Well, so you're normally dealing with feces. You're not used to dealing with grease.
Alright. Well, you pull out, you reach down and you pull out the grease trap. This thing is very, very heavy, and it's like nails on a chalkboard as you just pull it and it scrapes against the wood. You look down at it, it is pure blackness. It is just black, heavy grease that is like almost overflowing on the trap.
This is perfect, actually. Cool. Okay.
So you just dip your bucket in there and you get a whole thing of it?
Yeah, if you got multiple buckets, give me multiple buckets. I will
Alright.
clean out the grease trap.
Check the storage container that's right there.
Do you have like an old wine barrel that you're not using?
Rolf! You see the trap door that's like right below you. It shoots up, blocking your vision. You hear a thud and it slams back down, and there's a small wine barrel right there.
I'm like, wonderful. Okay. I fill it up. Josh, I proceed to do this at every inn that I can in the city.
Oh God.
How do you not know that it's filled after the first one?
I'm disposing of a waste product that they have, so I'm sure that they would provide me with something to carry it with.
Well, you do manage to fill up the entire wine barrel now. Again, it's a smaller wine barrel, but this thing, with all of this grease and this shit that's been collecting in this kitchen, this thing weighs like a solid 40, 50 pounds.
Zabian, oh Zabian, darling, I need a hand.
What do you need?
Could you load this into the cart, please?
What the hell is this?
Don't worry about it. Just plug your nose and put it in the cart.
I'll give you a gold if you open it.
Oh no. Damien opens it.
As she stands promptly 20 feet away. Make me a fortitude save.
I gotta see this.
Xavian, you've dealt with some pretty nasty shit, especially from where you're from. But just cracking open the lid of this wine barrel, the stench of just grease and just overall death in general just slams you in the face, and you can definitely feel your dinner start rumbling in your stomach. You just slam it back down and just
close the edges.
Oh, you pet peeve. It's like, yes. Trust me, I have a use for it.
Alright, fine if you say so.
Okay. So, like I said, I need to hit every single inn in this town and clean their grease traps.
I don't know where you're going with this, Cody. I don't
I have an idea.
I don't
already
like where
know.
this is going.
I know
but-
very much. I know very much where it's going because I mentioned the reason why he's getting this.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, Cody, some of the inns actually care about their compatriots and the food that they're serving. So
That is
you are only able to get 2 50-pound barrels of grease.
That is more than
Just
fucking enough for what we
Stove
need.
grease.
That is definitely more than enough than what we need.
Hey, Josh, do you remember the original Donkey? Do you remember the original Mario game, Jumpman?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's go have some fun. Why don't we?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but sure.
Never mind. Let's see what you do with these if it's not what I was thinking.
I would also like to purchase a bag of flour.
I fucking hate you.
God!
Okay. For context,
Are
I
we
need to-
tarring and feathering them
No, no,
now?
No.
Maybe I need to
I
add-
think I know what Cody's doing now.
Cody.
Oh god, we're making deep fried goblins.
Making a bomb!
It's making deep fried goblins. Jesus Christ.
Cody, have you been watching too much Goblin Slayer lately?
No. I should have about that for a long time.
I mean, what?
Because remember, the flour
That's
is
a lot of grease.
Because
Yeah.
wait, what kind of flour are you
grease
getting?
them
I need
up,
to ask.
You
Just
powder them up
regular
with flour,
flour.
and then you
Okay, so you're not
dunk
getting the
'em in
finest
some
flour.
hot
Got it.
oil. Voila, it's
You
deep fried
don't
goblin.
need the finest flour. You just need flour.
God, Cody, this is.
So Cody, how much flour do you need?
I would only need one bag.
All right, that's going to be an additional 30 pounds.
Yep.
And that's going to run you 3 gold.
Okay. It's coming out of my personal fund. So all this goes into the cart, and Xavian, unfortunately, you're going to be pulling the cart along with the donkey. So yeah, I'm all set. You guys are.
Silky's like, I am not sitting in that cart with those barrels.
Oh no, yeah, I
Agreed.
wouldn't expect you guys to, but you know, it's better than lugging it around on our shoulders.
I guess I'm kind of intrigued to see what he does with it.
I'm kind of terrified to find out.
Ragnar, can you just please make sure not to start a forest fire?
Yeah, because once it starts, we can't stop it.
I didn't think of that.
Oh God. Oh boy. Where is Ragnar going with this?
Oh god.
Guess you guys are gonna have to tune in next week to find out.
Oh dear.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to hereby formally ask you to proceed to level 2.
Alright.
Oh.
Great, now I can actually hold two things of Cure Light Moon.
We have another hit die!
Yay!
Max HP, let's go!
I was about to say, if you guys want to go ahead and roll your hit dice now, so that way everybody can see.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really good for Xavian.
Why
Ooh.
do you roll 1d12?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Max
Barbarian.
HP. Max HP for Matt.
Nice.
We had 22!
And I also have toughness.
Wow, everybody is getting a lot of HP.
Yeah, let's
So-
go.
No, I'll
Your
it'll be-
toughness doesn't count for this first 3 rounds.
I know. I'm just
Yeah.
letting you know.
I have toughness as well.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, it does count, but you get the effect of the first 3 levels all at the first level.
So,
Yeah.
Josh, just a heads up. I just realized I did forget something on character creation.
Mhm.
I forgot to grab a feat.
What the fuck, Cody?
What?
Cody!
So I have toughness, right? But I get that for free from my traits. So I didn't realize that I didn't grab myself a feat.
Nice.
So I'm down a feat. I'm gonna put that in with this level up.
All right, that's fine.
Silly goose.
But wow, max health for Cody, 10 HP for Xavier, max health for Matt, 6 HP for 8, 7 HP for Silky, and 5 HP for Aristella. That's just on the die. Now don't forget, you also add your Constitution modifier to that.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I
trust me,
forgot
I
about-
know. I'm looking at my health right now.
So Silky is at 20 HP.
I'm not far behind. This is a lot better than level 1.
What's your HP? Out of curiosity.
17.
Hey, samesies.
It was a 9.
Mine was 11. It's now 22.
8 is at 19, and Xavier is almost breaking 30.
I
Yep.
get my cauldron now.
Yay!
I can make stuff for us. As long as I have.
Alright, so make sure that your characters are prepared for level 2 and infiltration of the next goblin camp come next session.
Sounds good.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. And tune in next week to find out what Ragnar has planned and to witness the immense power-up that the party now has, since they are no longer basic Joe Schmo adventurers.
Oops. That's not what I meant to click.
Don't tell yourself that much there, Josh.
As they infiltrate the next goblin camp, but the looming threat of the flesh nesters still hovers over them in this town. So what'll they do? We'll find out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.